Governor Bill Lee today announced in his State of the State address that they will be providing funding for our stadium upgrades in this year's budget. I think what Strickland had asked for they have a stadium plan of 600 and what is it, 50 or something. The state budget's going to include $350 million grant. It looks like if you read the news clipping on it, that it only includes Simmons Bank, Liberty Stadium, and FedEx Forum. So I think what had initially come out with the Simmons Bank was they were saying 150 to 200, depending on if they were able to do both sides. So obviously right now, what the west side is the main renovation, and then we're saying the east could take another 50 million. And then whatever, I haven't really looked at, you would probably know better about the Forum renovations, but 350 split between the two, because it says the state money appears to not include funding for the Coliseum Soccer Stadium or AutoZone Park. So that sounds to me like 350 million for just the Forum and just Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. So you go 200 and get the full Liberty Stadium renovation, leaves you with 150 for the Forum, which I don't know. I don't know what all they're doing to the Forum or what all they're planning to do, but that feels like a lot of money to update the Forum.
It's definitely a lot of money to update the Forum. So I think what the idea is currently, the way the Forum is constructed is a majority of the seating is in the upper half of it, right? So the what is it called now? The pinnacle level for the Grizz.
Pinnacle.
I don't know.
Club. Just call it. It's
club.
Always been
Yeah,
club.
The club level and the terrace take up more seats than anywhere. So I think they're going to try to flip that.
It's
How the hell you flip that? I have no clue.
The Forum is nice, but that has always been my complaint, is the separate tiered feel to it. And I will say this, I think our student section is cheeks, but to their defense, that end zone is not student section friendly. It's not set up. I mean, you're sitting at a freaking 45-degree slope. Like, it's just not student, like, you need it would almost be better to me if they would just push that, because that's a retractable end zone. If they retracted it and then just had the students on the floor behind the goal, like force them to stand up, just create a pit,
like a Vanderbilt game,
a pit that's down there that they're just wild in, which I don't know that would happen. You look over there in that end zone, there doesn't look like anybody wild anyway. So
yeah, I think if you've been to the Forum anytime soon, what the Grizzlies did with the Big River, whatever it's called. Basically, they cut out one of the terrace entrance.
Yeah.
And took away some of the seating up there and basically made it like a large standing. Yeah, it's like a large standing area. I imagine you're going to get something like that. And there will probably be something to incite people to go to that area. Is it like a Wiseacre tap room? Is it
like a hot tub or something?
Wing Guru? Like, is it going to be something that incites people to that area? Like, maybe, I don't know what. I think they maybe have the idea of that, but I could not imagine they get rid of any of those suites to kind of eliminate some of the seating and to just kind of make it a longer plaza. But
I don't know how they're going to, when are they going to do that, dude? The Grizzlies, I mean, their season's ending June, and then ramps back up in October. How is that enough time to do anything like that?
It's probably small stuff, man. They're probably going to do super small stuff. Notice we're just getting dollar amounts. We're not getting time frames. I mean, it could be, they did the Big River Steel thing pretty damn quickly. So if you're just doing that, but like, what are we talking about? It could be the entrance. Like, we just know money that's being spent. So like, there's no telling what all they could be updating. So
yeah,
it's better food options while you're there. Can we talk about that?
Sheesh, our food options at the Forum are.
It's not good. It's really not good. What do you get? What's your go-to
at the Forum?
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat at the Forum because there's not. I mean, Rendezvous.
You've never eaten at the. Okay.
Because it's right there by the section I sit in.
Okay. Wow, big dollars. Okay. Wow.
I didn't say I liked it, but I'm also not going to get a $18 chicken tender basket it's not even Tyson chicken.
It's not. I don't know what. I'm not sure it's chicken, if we're being real honest, but it's just the easiest thing, you know? Just
You can't go wrong with the barbecue notch.
That is actually probably the best thing there.
$18. Sheesh.
I don't enjoy that.
Anyway, that is big news. People were kind of concerned about where that funding is coming from. Grant from the state. Hey, shout out to the state for helping us out for once. We're not the redheaded stepchild anymore. A little birdie also told us there may be a little bit additional funding that comes from a local company here in the Memphis area. So we'll see. There may be some more. I don't know. Maybe you got a little bit more to play with.